Support WrestleTalk!
Give us a subscribe.
Hello and welcome to the WrestleTalk News. I am Luke Owen. Earlier this month, it was reported that the main reason current Evolve champion Matt Riddle hadn't signed with WWE or New Japan was because of his love of marijuana, which caused a few of his UFC wins to be overturned after he failed several drug tests. Dave Meltzer tweeted, if it wasn't for weed, he'd be the biggest star in NXT or the number 2 or 3 foreigner in New Japan today. But something might be changing in the air. Riddle announced that he had pulled out of his dates he had booked with OTT in Ireland, which just so happens to be over SummerSlam weekend. And PWG have revealed that the King of Bros won't be in this September's Battle of Los Angeles, replacing him with Impact's Trevor Lee. Brian Alvarez of Figure 4 Online tweeted in response to someone asking if Riddle was signing with WWE, nothing official, but my feeling is it's happening. And Dave Meltzer noted on Wrestling Observer Radio, the rumor that I heard is that both WWE and New Japan are interested in him. New Japan, if I'm guessing, was probably just for the US market, so that's very limited dates. So he's probably WWE bound. Matt Men Podcast went one step further, tweeting, source just told us that Matt Riddle will be debuting at NXT Brooklyn. If Riddle does debut for NXT in August, he'll be around to see WWE put on their first ever historic, groundbreaking, history-making, revolutionary, innovative, pioneering, radical, trailblazing landmark event, WWE Evolution. No, not that one. An all-women pay-per-view this October 28th from the Nassau Coliseum in New York. Dave Meltzer reported the news earlier in the day, and it was made official on Monday Night Raw last night by Vince McMahon, Triple H, and Stephanie McMahon. Both the Raw and SmackDown Women's Championships will be defended, as well as the NXT Women's Championship, and the finals of the Mae Young Classic 2 will take place on the show, which starts taping next month, with names announced including Io Shirai, Deonna Purrazzo, and Caitlyn. The show will feature 50 women from the past, present, and future of the company, and will be the first time an NXT championship has been defended on a main roster pay-per-view. And that won't be the only NXT title on the line. WWE.com also lists that the NXT UK Women's Championship will be defended on the show, a division that Triple H announced at the UK Championship Tournament at the Royal Albert Hall last month. PW Insider are reporting that along with the already announced Toni Storm, Ginny, Killer Kelly, and Ela Dawn for the division, we can also expect Rhea Ripley, Nixon Newell, Dakota Kai, and Charlie Morgan to be in the mix as well. A few of those 50 names were announced on last night's show, including Lita, Beth Phoenix, and Trish Stratus. And a member of the current Raw roster is already looking for some Stratusfaction. When a fan sent images of Mickey and Trish from WrestleMania 22 and the 2018 Royal Rumble, Stratus replied, 3 babies later, and there we are. To which Mickey retweeted, we've stood the test of time, my friend, but after tonight's announcement from Stephanie McMahon and all the excitement for something we have worked so hard for, I must ask, one more time, the people want it, I want it, kiss emoji. Stratus and James have one of the best remembered rivalries from the Ruthless Aggression era, with James capturing her first women's championship from Trish at WrestleMania 22, which certainly didn't feature a hand gesture that Vince McMahon was so upset with that it was edited off the DVD release and isn't on the WWE Network either. No, you just imagined that. The two also had a stare-down moment during the Women's Royal Rumble back in January, which got one of the loudest reactions of the night, so it isn't out of the realms of possibility that WWE would advertise a marquee match like Trish Stratus versus Mickie James one last time. But who will be the Raw and SmackDown Women's Champions going into Evolution? Reviews for Alexa Bliss and Carmella matches haven't been great among the fan base, and Dave Meltzer speculated on Wrestling Observer Radio, that's speculating not reporting, that WWE could change the Raw and SmackDown titles prior to Evolution as a way to increase the show's match quality. If you're gonna do a women's only pay-per-view and your champions are Carmella and Alexa Bliss, that's tough, because if you're going to end with those two, that's going to be a struggle. I think they may have to change those titles, because Carmella and Alexa Bliss matches so far have not been good. Bliss is currently scheduled to face Ronda Rousey at SummerSlam, and Becky Lynch is facing Carmella on tonight's SmackDown Live to earn a shot against her at the biggest party of the summer. A match that Ticket Drew is reporting will be a one-on-one match with no shenanigans from James Ellsworth. Laurie and I reviewed Impact Wrestling Slammiversary 16 on the Wrestle Ramble, which you can watch by clicking the video on screen right now. I've been Luke Owen, and that was wrestling.